college. We did this.
No,
like,
who's Maya?
Maya DeGiorgio. Do you remember that the black chick from New York that was a comic?
You said it like, yeah, you know.
I know, but I thought
like,
you
did we buy
her.
coke off this person? You're acting like,
no.
Like,
She was,
how do you, JJ? Don't make me spell it out in front of this sold out crowd at the Improv here.
It was the closest I ever came to hooking up with a black chick.
You never had sex with a black woman?
Nope.
Me neither.
I want to.
I think you did.
I know I never have.
Really?
I kissed Maya, but she's not even really black. She's like, you wouldn't think she was black. If you saw her, you'd just think she was Jewish. That sounds weird.
Like Maya Rudolph looks like that.
Yeah, right. She's. I think one of her parents is Jewish, and that's the predominant trait in her bloodline.
So
that sounded fucking so racist, but I didn't.
No, we had Tom Segura on More Stories, and it got so fucking crazy, like trading paint with just straight up racism under the awning of it's just how it goes for real. So you reply to black tweeters,
yes,
because you want them to come to your shows because you realize the salesman in you says this is an untapped demographic.
100%.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing until I realized they ain't fucking coming. They're at home playing fucking Xbox with a bong.
They're not going to buy tickets to see me.
Right.
If you give them tickets, they'll come and see me.
Yeah, maybe I'll come check you out, player. Maybe.
They'll enjoy it, yeah.
Maybe I'll come check you out, player. Yeah. Charge after the game right there. But they're not coming. You give free tickets to white people, they're not fucking coming. If they don't feel like Yogi Berra said, if people don't want to come, we can't stop them. It's the most brilliant thing in the world.
Yeah. No, whenever I get black people at my shows, I always bring them on stage.
And I can't even say what I was.
I know what you were gonna say. I love the way a comic's brain works because you can almost hear it firing, like you can hear the happening in his head because he goes.
Line him up. All right, tallest to shortest. Line him up. Look at this specimen right here. Look at it. He's got big muscles. Look at him.
I'm getting away from this.
Yeah.
I had 3 black guys on stage in Atlanta, and I asked them what they did for a living, and the guy goes, "You tell me what you think we do." And I was like, "Oh, you don't want that." and so I did, and it was, but they let me do it.
I would have said well, you obviously lay sheetrock. You own a construction company. I would have made up Italian jokes.
Not me.
What'd you say?
I said one guy was really dark, bald, with a very white safari shirt, and I said, "You run a blood diamond mine."
Yeah, that's good.
and then the other guy.
I'm surprised you were wrong.
No, he was a nurse. I was like, shut the fuck up! You did not look like a nurse.
Rastafari, time to take somebody's temperature.
So yeah,
he wearing a fucking safari shirt.
Yeah, he
got dressed in the dark, or that's his look.
No, that's his look. It was fucking a white shirt. Hello, ladies.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Welcome.
I'm now learning a lot about Asians. Both of us are really.
Let's not get too far off the black thing because I want to ask you something real quick. Because whenever I'm on stage and I see I'll say, "Are there any black people here?" There's only 2 per show ever. And if there's more than 2, you bring them up on stage.
I do in a heartbeat.
And I used to say in my stand-up, well, I'll still say it because I'm a fucking hack. And if I say anything else, that means I'd have to write. I'll go that's great. 2 black people out of 1,000. Meanwhile, across town at an EPMD concert, there's 600 white kids screaming their balls off. There's no crossover.
No, there's none.
But I don't understand what it is. You go to a U2 show, you guys have all seen, I'm going to say 75% of this audience has seen U2 in concert, right? You never saw U2? No one's seen you. You've seen them. How all the shit Bono does. Bono went to Congress and erased Africa, a continent, not a country, got a continent's debt fucking wiped out by a third. That should be a full fucking stadium of black people.
Yes. But they have no connection.
Of African Americans.
Yeah.
Bono is my motherfucking man, son. Yo, cause he gangstered that shit. He got a senator, Paul O'Neill, not the Yankees outfielder. I just gotta say that so we go into the sports category also on the iTunes charts. Paul O'Neill, right fielder for the Yankees, number 21. He really was the glue that held that lineup together. But he never should have hit third. I don't know why Torrey insisted on it. You put Jeter third. So He went to Congress with this guy, Paul O'Neill, and just fucking lays it out like it was like a Capone move.
Yeah. Well, the problem is you can't. I can't go to. I have to go to country western shows with my wife because she likes country, and I fucking sit there. I have to get blitzkrieg drunk.
It is like for special people.
Oh, it's like I can't fucking. And she's just like, "Oh, I got friends," and I'm just like,
"No place."
I don't even fucking like the smell of those people, and my wife's one of them, and it makes me crazy.
You know what's weird is your wife, beautiful Leanne. Whenever I hug her, I feel like I'm hugging a dolphin.
She's like a baby beluga these days.
I'm gonna make believe.
No, she's not.
No, just make believe you didn't hear it.
She couldn't figure out how to upload a podcast, so I think we're safe.
I like that's your excuse to talk shit about people. Like, you know, it's like when you are like when you cheat on somebody and you go like, your girlfriend says like, your girlfriend goes like, "Are you fucking her?" And you go, "She's got a boyfriend."
Yeah.
Like, how can I cheat on her? Shit, like, that's not the question. The question is, are you fucking her? Like, no, I'm not fucking her. She dates some other guy.
Oh.
Like, so that obviously takes me out of the running. Black guy with ADD.
No, black guy with ADD. I forget the guy's name. You guys know the comic, Be the Work Here? We're doing an open mic type room in Hollywood up on Sunset. And
I'm talking to
the staff.
Up top. People up top, holla.
So
when I say Big L, you yell rest in peace, Big L. Big L. Yeah, Ro. Nation Mafia. Holla, son, for real.
He's a black comic. I don't want to shit on him. He's a nice guy. But his closing bit was black kids. Oh, now I got your fucking flu.
No, but your mic was shitty and your mic
his closing bit was that black kids don't get ADD. He was like, black kids ain't never gonna get no ADD. Black women never gonna allow ADD in their household. They just smack him on the ass and go, "You get rid of that ADD, boy." And he goes, "All right, mama, I got no ADD anymore." And it kills, right? But I'm in the back like fucking dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's a horrible bit.
And so I go up on stage.
That's the bit, like in its entirety?
It murders because it's all white people. They're like, "That's right, we got it, you don't." Whatever. So.
And then you go up after him.
I go up after him and I
go,
I go real quick. I want to make just a footnote in your set. Black kids do get ADD, but you guys drop out of school so early, we don't have time to catch it.
Oh, my God. You are such a racist.
He stands right on the corner of the stage. Colt folds his arms and goes, "What are the black jokes you got?" Right now it's like tense. And
was this the baby powder guy?
No. This is in L.A. This is a comic. And
you gotta say his name.
He doesn't know how to upload the guy's name. I don't know his name.
Podcast?
I don't know his name.
He's with Leanne, not uploading a podcast.
Yeah. Not Lavelle Crawford, but like Lavernius, something, I don't know.
Lavernius Coles?
It's Lavernius Coles. It was Lavernius Coles.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Lavernius Coles. I interviewed him once when I was.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was working on Fox NFL this morning, and I got to go like to locker rooms and stuff and interview players. And I didn't have any. I ran out of questions at the end of the day, and I got really stoned.
Yeah.
And I was just throwing. Boomer Esiason was there, and he's just throwing me passes. And let me tell you something. There's a big difference between throwing a ball as hard as you can to your buddy at the beach.
Yeah.
And an NFL quarterback, like 4 years removed, just zipping him in. Like literally, he'd say, "Go ahead." And I would run. I go, "How far?" He goes, "Give me a 20-yard button hook." Like, when I turned around, the ball hit me in my hands.
Yeah.
Like, if you drop it, and you go, "Wow, these guys in the NFL that drop passes, they really fucking suck." Because, like, Boomer's not Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. He's a very good, if not great, NFL quarterback that
He's a big motherfucker, too.
He's a huge guy.
God!
He's a guy that I met, and I realized if I was in full fucking pads and blindsided him, I would knock myself out. Like, you don't realize how big... Like, these guys are huge.
It's like Tony Saragusa's hands are like fucking...
But he's an ape. He plays tackle.
Yeah.
Like, he can't fucking breathe and chew at the same time.
Yeah.
He's like an anaconda.
It's overwhelming how the flighty dreams you had of being a pro athlete as a child, you see a pro athlete and you're like, "Oh, I could have never done that shit."
How many other black jokes you got? Oh, so Lavernius Coles, I didn't know what to ask him, and so Boomer Esiason's like crushing my hands, and I'm acting cool, like, "No, it's all right." But I mean, it's going zzz, like it's humming, it's whistling.
Yeah.
And you hear it whistling, and so you start turning early, like in a 20-yard button hook, At about 18 yards, you just pull up because you want to see it at least. So you can back your hands up a little, like.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't turn my back on it.
And he's like 30 feet away. 20 yards is what? 60 feet. He goes, come on, man. Like he knows because he's been in the playbook and look at the game tape. Yeah. He knows I fucked up. He knows I fucked up my route.
Yeah.
So then we go inside. Me and the producer go in the rent-a-car, and we get like way too high to be around naked guys in towels. Which you may think to yourself, how could that possibly happen? How could you be too high to be around those luscious fucking cocks constantly just floating around? Because these guys walk around like it's very casual Friday. They don't give a fuck. The pro athlete, football players especially, they just sit like, hey man, remember that? And their fucking cocks are out. They're this close to each other.
I would stare at cocks the whole fucking time.
I'd sock them. I wouldn't even stare at them.
I'd sock them?
Why not?
Okay, keep going.
You'd always have a spot on the roster.
Yeah.
We're bringing him. He doesn't really know how to tackle or anything, but you still got to bring him, right? Yeah, no, he's on the 55-man roster. He's on the practice squad. We'll call him up.
Squad.
So I just said to Laverne, this is a long fucking walk for a stupid Lavernius Coles joke. I said,
he went to Florida State. It's good.
Yes, he did. And he got, all right. So I said, he got busted with Peter Warwick stealing from Dillard's.
Yeah, stealing shoes.
And the Jets everyone thought Peter Warwick was going to be the shit coming out of college. And he sucked balls. And Lavernius turned out to be the great one. And because he was like a felon shoplifter, they're like, we're going to give you $500,000. And if you get arrested, you forfeit all of your money. But if you don't get arrested, how's this for a deal? How about you, young fella? If you don't get arrested, I'm going to give you an extra $200,000 this year. You're probably not getting arrested. Just sleep at the fucking team facility.
Fuck yes.
So the Jets for 4 years had Lavernius Coles making, like if he hit all of his bonuses, which he did because he was a prolific guy, he made like $1 million and Peter Warwick was a washout. And I asked Lavernius Coles, I said, I wasn't even a question. I just said, you're the only player in the NFL whose name could be a cameo song. Lavernius. It's a long walk. Remember Cameo? Nice talking to you. So Bert, I told you it was too long. Let's learn more about Asians. Speaking of Asians, Bert is shooting a very cool. What's your commercial for tomorrow?
I love Explorer 9.
It's nice you're fired up about the project.
Yeah. I love Internet Explorer 9.
And what is your line tomorrow?
Here's to new adventures.
And they give you like a couple grand. Yeah. So you got a great gig tomorrow. Bert texts me and says, I'm here. I come around the corner. I come down the hallway. You guys see the restroom right there? Bert comes out with his iPad. So Bert's face is lit up like spooky iPad light. And he looks like he's about to cry. Like you look horror stricken. And I go, what's wrong? Explain what's wrong.
I get the call sheet, and the first thing I notice
sheet for those of you, I know you guys do know, but we got, 500,000 listeners that are like picking their nose in Kentucky going, call sheet. When you do a movie, commercial, television show, any type of production with cameras, they send you the night. Well, yeah, not on a fucking iPad. It's a piece of paper in real life. And it says like number one, like Clint Eastwood, Hereafter. Okay. The number one, it says Matt Damon, call time. 6 a.m. It's a call sheet. Everyone's listed out. It's like a football roster for actors. When you leave, when you come, the weather, high tide, low tide. So there you go.
So number one on our call sheet is Jackie Chan. I was like, what the fuck?
This is the email you got before we came on stage.
So I open it and I go, oh fuck, I'm shooting with Jackie Chan tomorrow. How fucking cool is that going to be? Number 2, Jaden Smith. And then I was like, what are we fucking shooting? And then I look at the top and it says call sheet for the Karate Kid board break. And I was like, I'm in the fucking Karate Kid? And I was like, wow. So I emailed the guy, the director, production manager, whatever, and I said, I'm kind of confused. The call sheet I got is for the Karate Kid. And then he went, what do I need to explain to you?
What a dick.
And then I'm like, all right, I guess I'm going to so I call him on the phone. I go, yeah, I got a call sheet for the Karate Kid. And he goes, no, you didn't. I said, no, I'm pretty fucking sure. And he goes, no, you didn't. Because I never worked on the Karate Kid. I have nothing. I have no idea. My computer's got nothing for the Karate Kid. And there's a fucking call sheet for the Karate Kid. I go, I'm sending it to you. I sent it to him. He goes, I pulled up our call sheet. I'm like, bullshit. This is a fucking Karate Kid. I go, my name's nowhere on here. Jackie Chan's on here. And he goes, what's the date? I tell him the date, and he goes, yeah, that's around when the Karate Kid was. I was like, so it's a fucking Karate Kid.
And it was our producer, the Flood over there, that said, hey man, this is from March 2010. This is the fucking Karate Kid for real.
It's
and
a
the
tech
weather,
scout.
in case you want to know, sunrise